Hi.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon. We are the Spiritual Chicks. I'm Rochelle.
I'm Liz.
And I'm Trish.
Hello, everybody. We are so excited to be here again.
We've moved orders.
Yes, I was waiting for you then, Trish.
Yeah.
It's the 27th of July and it's 12 p.m. where we are in Australia. And we are so happy to be here. We have lots and lots of exciting things today to announce. Loads and loads and loads. Like, that's why we're late, actually, because we had to do a little bit of a rough up on what's going on. Well, a chitty wag, what's going on today. Little bit different today too as well. We've got a bit of a different, what we say, the way we're going to do these videos, because Trisha's going to be conducting it. She is going to be presenting it more or less, like the broadcast is going to be designed a little bit differently, because she's a whiz at the technical stuff. She really is. So I'm not as good at this stuff.
Stop.
Hello, Emily.
Hi, Emily.
Hi, Emily. Okay, so first of all, like we always like to do every single week, before I get into any announcements or any notices.
Hello, Joy. Our sister
Hello,
from the world.
the Spirit Box Queen. What was I going to say? Hang on, I've got sidetracked. Okay, so we always start off with our little thing from Trish. She likes to give us a little planet astrology reading as to what's going on the planets and what they're here to guide us with and the energy of them. So I'll leave it with you now, Trish.
Okay, so what I want to talk about today is most people know their ascendants. So your ascendant is your first house. So most people they know their sun sign, their moon sign, and their ascendant. So what I want you to think about today is what your second house is. So your ascendant is your first house. You need to jump ahead another sign. So if you're a Sagittarius, then your second house will be a Capricorn. So I want you to think about what your second house is, because that's what I'm going to talk about just briefly today. So second house, astrology is like a key to our life, our blueprint when we come in of what our life could be or should be. So if we follow our path and we can use the astrology as a tool, as a hint of what our path will be, then we'll find it much easier. It won't have so many hurdles in our life. So second house is all about how you nurture your body, how you feed yourself, how you nourish yourself, how you make your money, because that's all about how you feed yourself. So what I want to talk about is ways of, now the reason I'm doing this is because people say, oh, I love doing spiritual stuff, but it doesn't pay. I don't make no money out of it. Or I love doing art, but it doesn't pay. I don't make no money out of it. What I want to tell you is that we've been programmed to believe that, and it's not true.
I agree.
In our astrology charts, in our second house, sometimes we are meant to be artists, and we're meant to be musicians, and we're meant to be tarot readers. And if we go against that and try and take that 9-to-5 job, we're not going to be happy. We're not fulfilling our blueprint. So that's what I want to talk about. So in your second house, my example of my house, I have Jupiter in my second house, and Jupiter is the house. They say that it's lucky with money, because it's your second house, how you make money, but it's also about expansion, and it makes things huge. So in your second house, your planets mean more. So I can't tell you what planets without looking at your birth chart. I can't tell you what your planets are, but when we do our workshops, I will be able to look at your charts and tell you what you've got in your houses and tell you what that means. So that's for and Rochelle will go through those in the announcements of what's coming up. But what I want to say is that the sign, you can go off the sign alone. But if you've got a planet in that house, then that's a lot more important. So I have Jupiter, which is more important than just the sign. And I have my sign for my second house is Pisces. So Pisces is the house of having no boundaries. It's also kind of that airy-fairy spiritualism, like there's no boundary between earth and spirit. So it's like those boundaries are very open. And that really fits me because I've always lived my life connected to spirit, connected to those realms. So, and that really makes sense for me. So that being in my second house, that's telling me that my blueprint was to come in this life and do this work and make money from my gifts in that way. And Jupiter being in that house is expansion, saying that will grow and that will be big if I follow that path. So I just thought that was important to talk about that. So if you look at your own blueprint of what you could be doing or what you're meant to be doing and how you should be making money, you go by what your sign is. So your Capricorns, you should be doing something
That's me.
Yep, Capricorn.
I've got my moon in my second house.
Oh, well, that's you're emotionally invested. So it's saying that you'll be more fulfilled emotionally if you're following that path. So if you're following that path of the Capricorn energy being making money out of, it's like a service to others. So which is what we're doing. So it's like a service to other. It's also about hard work because Capricorns are earth signs. They love to work hard. They also love to achieve. Capricorns love achievement. Let me just pop Rochelle in there. They love achievement. So that's something in your second house, Liz, that that's a blueprint saying that if you're following that by doing service to others and by working hard, achieving things, and whatever planet's in there, of course, is going to amplify that energy. That's the path you're meant to be on, and that's what you should be making your money out of. So when we're following those things, it's saying that we're following our blueprint, we're happier, we're making money, and you can make money out of whatever it is. So don't be put off by the programming saying starving artists don't make money, or because that's not the case. That's just programming. We need to release all of that. So what I'm saying for you for the energy of the second house talk is that currently in the second house is Jupiter, and we all know Jupiter's expansion. This is the current transits. Jupiter's in there. So Jupiter's all about expansion. So it's about ways to make your money in a big way. So that energy, I mean, it's not in everybody's second house, obviously, but it's transiting through Taurus in the second house of the chart, the astrological chart. And it's also got Uranus in there. And Uranus is about bucking the system, being rebellious. It's about doing things your own way, not being scared to be yourself, following your own path and doing your own thing. So for the energies of this week, I just want you to have a look at what your second house is, and you'll get that by knowing what your first house is and then going a sign past it and think about what that means. Is it an air sign? Is it a water sign? Is it an earth sign? And that will give you an indication of kind of what you're meant to be doing, how you're meant to be making money, how you're meant to be looking after yourself. So, and also given that Jupiter and Uranus is in there, it's saying that go big with it. It's now time to just go big with that.
Wow.
So that's my little astro chat for the week.
Wow. That's awesome.
Pretty intense stuff going on, man.
Important, yeah.
Yeah. So it's written in the stars.
Our blueprint is written in the stars. It is. And once you start looking to it's amazing. It really is amazing. Like it really just adds up and makes sense. Like I should be doing this. This is what I'm meant to be doing. So yeah, it's amazing.
Lovely. Lovely. Thank you, Trish.
Thank you.
That was very good, guys.
Belsong is saying that her reading from last week for my question was correct. I signed my new 1-year lease today.
Put that on the screen, Trish.
Yes, I'll do that.
Anything that you think should be advertised, darling, let it on the screen.
Timer add. Oh, we don't want to do it that one there. Hang on, I haven't got that turned on. I meant to turn that on.
I think it says hide or show or something.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
There we go.
Good. Thanks for sharing, Belson, because I think that's really important to give the feedback regardless. I think that's really important for everybody. You know, shows how real and how good this stuff really is and how it helps our lives in such a powerful way. Okay, so I'm going to get into the announcements. I do like to talk about a few things at the beginning before we start to change and switch the energy up. So first thing is first, and I think we should have done a little bit more as far as make it a bit of a party. So when it actually goes available, as in Trisha's only just done this as far as got it this week. I think Trisha only
testing. It's beta testing. Yeah.
Yeah, so she's been beta testing our very own spiritual chicks deck, and it's been very quiet. It's been going on in the background, and beautiful Trish has designed it for us and brought all of our amazingness to life. So basically, we now have our own deck that's going to be available. Come on, guys, let's hear the audience sing for us, darling.
Oh.
This is amazing. Look at this.
Look.
Wow.
I love this deck.
So it's called the Answer Affirmations by, obviously, the Spiritual Chicks. Now, we have put, as you can see, guys, on the screen, we've put our heart and soul in this. This is pretty much what each of us stand for as far as an affirmation goes, or how we'd like to give an answer that's quick and fast, and that you don't really need to understand. Like you don't need to be a reader to understand it. It's quite quick information and affirmations that we believe and swear by and that we ooze ourselves. So if you like our energy, Liz's is going to come through her affirmations. If you like Trisha's, you like all of us, you're going to feel all of our energy through that. But the answers are pretty straight down the line type answers so that you can be a person just starting out today and all this sort of stuff. You don't need to be a wizard at it. So that was just a little share about that. But Trish, how are they going to be able to get the first pre-launch of that? Are we going to put it onto the Spiritual Chics?
It'll go onto the Spiritual Chics website as a purchase pre-sale discount.
Okay,
so there'll be either a little package or a discount for pre-sale orders.
Can you put the website down the bottom of the screen now, guys? So what I'd suggest that everybody does, if you haven't done it already, if you've already signed up to this particular page, what I would do is, don't worry about it because you'll already get an email about it. But if you haven't, take a screenshot of that right now. That is our website. You can see we're still building it all in the background. It's Spiritual Chics, spelt CHICS.com. So it's not with a K on the end. That's why I just spelt that little bit out at the end for you. So spiritualchics.com. Very easy. Put your name in there and then you'll get an email saying when they go on pre-launch. And oh my God, we'll be obviously using these on our live streams too as well. So that'll be the only little update I'm going to give you now. And as we go along, just to break the whole show up, I'm just going to add little pieces in because there's lots of exciting things. I've literally got a list of stuff that's happening for the up and coming month.
Busy.
There's lots going on. So let's get straight into it, guys. Let's do a collective reading today for the week up and coming right through to a little full moon that's happening next week, guys. It's happening on Wednesday, I think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong.
What's it in?
It is in, I'll just tell you. So we're in the week of, let me have a look. So we are going to be in August. So I just like to let everyone know. Yeah. So on the 2nd of August, which is next Wednesday, we're going to be in a full moon in Aquarius. So all the Aquariuses that are here, I know that Trish is an Aquarius rising.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to feel this. You're going to be shifting a lot. Anyone that's an Aquarius, they're going to be feeling a lot of that full moon. There's going to be a lot of letting go, a lot of shedding.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. And so we've got, so the first is August, and then Wednesday's the 2nd. So this is good. So you're going to feel that intensity with the reading we're about to do for you now. And the other thing, guys, I want to let you know, on Monday is we're doing another live stream only to do with all of your star signs. So we're not going to be doing any live card readings for individuals like we normally do every week. We're going to be doing all the signs. Trish, myself, and Liz are going to be doing 4 signs each. We're just going to pull a name out of a hat, like a sign out of the hat, and we just do it every month like that. So it's just really done organically. And that'll be on Monday, 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So we'll be doing that just once a month, guys. That'll be just once a month for all the signs from the Spiritual Chics. We've got a bit of a calling for that, and we've been asked to do that. So we thought, why not? Let's get this happening. Because some people like to watch these back later, and that way we're doing all the signs. Okay, so we are now going to pull some cards for the collective reading.
Are you ready, Trish?
I can go.
You can go if you want, Trish.
Okay. Okay. So I've got just a collective reading. I'm a bit scared to say it because with the Tower card. So whenever the Tower card comes out, it's like, I don't want to say it. Can I put it back? But it's out. So what it's saying for some of you, there may be some issues coming to light or situations that you're in coming to a head. So things could be blowing up this week for you. Energies could be really intense around you. And I feel like it's in the area of your relationships or your love. Any like emotion, anything you have an emotional attachment to, because we have the Ace of Cups as well. We also, I don't want to say it, but we have the Death card from the tarot as well.
Oh, girls. I think I'm going to have to bring in the high vibes after hearing those cards.
Intense. Next week's intense. I think there's transformations, clearings. It's like endings of situations. Some things for some people are just going to kind of blow up and come to an end. And I feel also it's social networks are involved as well. So this is either you're needing to rely on your social networks to get through these things, or it could be even going around that's people around you, your social networks around you.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so I got for those of you that have been working really hard, I feel like because I got this is my husband, the protector and hardworking. I feel like it's coming to an end. I feel like you're going to be slowing down. I feel like you have been having some inner battles. And with the full moon coming up too, I feel like there's going to be some releasings with the endings. And after that, there is new opportunities coming. New doors opening. So a bit of releasing.
Good. That sounds good. I'm looking forward to that, Liz.
Yeah.
Okay. You finished, Liz?
Yes.
Okay, so the collective, I am using my deck. Lovely deck. I just got to show it off a bit, darling. This is my baby. And we are getting it printed. I've literally got it printed on photo paper, but Trish's waiting for me to finalise my...
Yeah, beta testing as well. So make it
testing and
perfect.
finalising. And God bless Trish. She does an amazing job. Okay, first card was just the cover. So that tells me, which the cover is called Pinky Promise Messages. It's telling me there's going to be lots of signs in the next week. So you have a choice. You either listen or you don't. And if you don't listen, it's going to continue to keep flaring up. Now, we've just come off the 2 readings with Liz and Trish. That tells me if you don't listen, it's just going to come in harder and stronger. Yeah. It's going to be like a tidal wave. So you've got a choice. Listen or don't. You make the decision. Then the other 2 cards I got with that was release. Now, that pretty much says what it says.
That's the same as our ending.
Yep.
We just told you that. And we got the 9. We got the 9, guys. So the 9 is, girls?
End of a cycle.
There we go.
Letting go.
So that's at the end of the month. The end of the month is Monday. So these cards are doing some wonderful things today. Seriously, I didn't choose. I literally was shuffling if you didn't watch me.
We've got the same message basically this time.
Now, the third card's got a wonderful vector that Trish will... Actually, I've got to talk about the vectors too. This says, stop going back in time. So it's a bit like the song. If I could turn back time. Right. We're not turning back time, guys, right? What we're doing is we are actually not going to go back in time. We're going forward. Right. So that's telling me we've all been going back too much in time. This is all about entertainment too as well, guys. Like, seriously, this card is all about turning back in time. We're not going back. We're going forward. So stop living in the past.
Yep, I love that.
And I've just got to say, I've pulled out a card from our Spiritual Chicks deck, and it says understanding. It's a wisdom message. And I think that if you understand why these things are happening around you, that's really going to help you get through the situation a lot easier.
Whoa!
Ooh, I like that.
Trish. Thank you for calling from the Spiritual Chicks.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, a special announcement. Trish is going to be actually giving you 1 card today. Everybody's going to get 1 card from the new Spiritual Card Answers Affirmations deck. Trish, sorry, darling, but you've got to do it. You're the only one that's got them on the hand.
No. We want to show them off. We want to
show these babies off because you guys want them. Oh,
Joycey says, wowee.
Where is she?
All right. I can't see comments. I wished I could. How come I can't see comments, Trish?
Oh, I've put the 3 screen up.
Okay, guys, let's get into it. How many we got on the screen, Trish? I can't see who's on.
We have got on the screen.
Who wants a card reading?
Who wants a reading? Who wants a reading? Who wants the card?
Okay, so we've got the comments up now, so we'll be able to see you put your hands up.
Yeah. Who wants a card? I say to my dogs, who wants a treat?
Barbie.
So who wants
Skylar. I think Skylar's new.
Skylar. Hi, Skylar. I like your name. All the way from Pennsylvania or Pennsylvania.
I want a reading, please.
Of course, darling. Absolutely. All right, Skylar, you're first.
Hi, Skylar. Joycey says hi. Please, please, please. Okay, Skylar, do you have a particular...
Okay, sister, are you writing down the names?
I can't even say it. A topic that you want us to concentrate on, or do you just want a general reading?
Skylar. Then we've got Emily, Joyski. Or is it Joyski, then Emily? Sister, are you going to take notice of the names first?
And are we doing, yep, Janet will have one too. Are we doing one, or are we doing?
Well, I don't know how many's on the
One
screen.
deep.
Who's on? How many people?
Well,
are
we
on?
haven't got. I don't think we've got a lot. We
We've
just
got
got our
3.
regulars.
Yeah, 3.
And
Oh, yes.
I think Skylar. Is Janet your
Mum.
mum? That's right, because I get
Yeah.
mixed up with Cleo and Janet.
Same. That Cleo's her spiritual name.
Okay, right. So I think Skylar is the newest one here, and we've got all our regulars. So Skylar's first. We'll give her a reading.
Okay, guys, just one little thing before you know.
Question.
For any
Skylar,
of your
question.
So
What
if
do I
any
need
of
to
your
look forward
friends,
to in August?
any of your friends that can't get on today, and I know Joyski, you've got a lot of friends, tell them that we are on at 6 p.m. tonight, Australian Eastern Standard Time. 6 p.m. So if you can't get on now and your friends can't get on, let them know. Shoot them a text for us.
I'll tell you what that is in Joyski's land.
So it's round about 5.5 hours from now.
Okay, so
No, it'll be about 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, I think, Joyski, because I think it's about midnight.
yeah, because it's 10:39
Yeah.
in Philadelphia.
Oh, that's probably going to be way too early for them, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
Anyway, we might look into that.
No, but we need to do the Aussies as well.
Yeah.
We've got amazing Americans on here at lunchtime, and then we have all the Aussies at night. So we're doing Skylar first. And soon we've only got a few. Skylar, you've come in on a good day today because we haven't got that many on the screen. Skylar. Yes, what do I need to look forward to in August? Okay. Oh, hi, Renee.
Hi, Renee. Oh, Facebook messages are on there.
Yay.
So that's in from our new Facebook page. Is that right, Michelle?
Renee, just tell us, are you on the Hot Pink Spiritual Chicks?
I can see Renee, so I couldn't see her before, so that's good.
What we got, Bam? Okay, so Renee, are you on the Rochelle page or the Spiritual Chicks Facebook page? Which one?
Okay, Skylar, I'm going to start with your keep going 1 a.m., 5 a.m. I always watch. Joyski, wow. When do you sleep, girl?
She's a never ready, mate. She's got lots of
She loves life, Joyski does.
She does, doesn't she? What?
Okay, Skylar, I'm going to give you a quick reading. So what I've got coming up for you in August, I feel like you need to pull your energy, take some time back to recharge. I've got the Hermit card from the Tarot, and it's saying that you need to make sure you're getting enough time alone, time out away from other big energies, that you can fuel yourself, your own energy up. So also saying that things around you perhaps could be in a period of just a little bit slow around you. We've also got the Soulmate card coming up into your reading. So that's telling me that either, which I should pull one from the relationship card deck, you've either got a new relationship coming into you, or your romantic partner is going to be very important, big things coming up around you, because I've got the bigger picture. So it's saying you're taking something to the next level. You need to think bigger in whatever's going on around you, and it's energy boost also coming up for you. So it's saying that you're going to get a boost of energy coming forward for you in August, and you need to use that. You need to grow, you need to expand, you need to take that Jupiter energy and go big. So you're thinking too small. It's saying you need to go much bigger than what you're going. Now I'm just pulling a relationship card just to go with that one there. It's also saying value yourself. Just because I pulled my soulmate relationship card, I just wanted to pull one from the relationship deck, and that is saying you need to value yourself. You need to know that you are enough and value that, but it's also saying slow down. Slow down is just validating the Hermit card and saying make sure you're getting lots of time out for yourself to recharge yourself, and that's to do with the charging card as well. You need to recharge. Now from the spiritual decks chick deck, I've got trust your gut. Your gut knows you need to trust that. So whatever it is you're thinking about, or whatever it is how you're feeling, you're spot on. Your gut instinct, you know what's going on. You know what's best for you, and you need to trust that. Have more confidence in your intuition as well.
Ooh, love
I
that
got
one.
the same card, so that's good. I'll go next. So, Skylar, I feel like in August you're going to be feeling a lot more happier, more content, and I got the dreams and wishes coming true card. So I don't know if there's something that you've dreamt of or you've wished for. It's coming to light, but I also got the star card, and I feel like with the star card, I feel like you're going to be not spotlight, but you're going to be seen more. You're going to be seen more. And then with the moon card, well, something that was hidden is coming to light. That's what I feel there. And I also got this is me, and this is the intuition card. So I feel like you have intuition, you are psychic yourself. And the same as what Trish said, you've got to trust your instincts, they're guiding you. I do feel like you have been through a bit of a major change, because I did pull the Tower card. And I just want to say that the battle is over. And August, I do see changes for. I love Coco. So
She come to show.
Don't you like that, Skylar? Coco.
Okay, so Coco wanted to come on to your reading now, Skylar, because she just barked at my friend. So first little card I got for you was like a little tiny card. It said dance. So that's telling me a little bit more fun. Coco brings a lot of fun. She's a very excitable personality. I feel like you've got a big personality too, actually, and you like to do lots of things. You're extremely multi-passionate. You don't rest a lot. That's what I got from the vibe straight away. So let's see if I'm right there. But your cards that I got was, again, the same as the month. Stay there, Coco, while I'm reading this kind of lady. Release. So endings. Next month, August. And the other card I got, which is a little bit of a change up, is reflect, research, reassess, and discriminate. So I feel like there is going to be a little bit going on. That's sort of like 4 areas. I feel like there's going to be a decision you're going to make, but you need to research a little bit more. To reflect goes off what Trish said, and Liz was saying with the intuition. So you need to reflect, use your intuition. You are very intuitive. But then the other little card I got from my old deck is emotions. But I do feel like there's a lot of swishing going on in the past for you. So I feel like you sort of are shifting, but don't go too fast, slow a little bit down, because this is why it's giving you the reflect, research, reevaluate, and reassess. And then going off what Trish and Liz got, that was a lot around your intuition. So just really making sure that you do slow down, because you are extremely passionate and you are fast like Coco.
Coco's a Capricorn too.
Yeah, she's a Capricorn. So a little bit more earth. Getting that more earth, baby.
Star signs of our dogs. We really truly believe that those little dogs.
Well, it's all energy.
Personalities.
It's all energy.
Yes.
It can't come up again. We're going to do another reading.
Okay, Emily Frey wants me please for a reading for August.
No, I think your mum was next. Janet.
Emily was next. Emily, then Janet, then Joyski.
Yep.
Oh,
okay, so I've got Emily's ready if you want to shuffle for Emily. Okay, Emily, what I've got coming up for you in August, I've got the card of Go with the Flow. Let me just show you what the cards are. Go with the Flow. Unorganized. Enjoyment. I'll show you the cards and then I'll tell you what their meaning is, and then time to fly. So what that's saying to me is that you need to make sure, it's like here you've got a lot going on. So there's a lot going on around you, and you're needing to make sure that you're not getting too stressed about it. What I'm getting is don't sweat the small stuff. So it's about just going with the flow through it, going through the flow to get things done, or to get through the situation, or the crazy erratic energy that's going on around you. So there seems to be lots of things happening. Maybe you're feeling a little unorganized, because it's called unorganized, but I feel like your energy is in a few different places, and it's asking you to be more flowing in the situation, not be so erratic. So that could be moods as well, or emotions as well. Now, the great news is you've got the card. This is my favorite card. It's called Enjoyment. So it's saying to you, make sure you're doing things you enjoy in August. So that's really important, but it also can indicate holidays. So this is a card of road tripping and holidays. The other card I've got is time to fly, and that also can indicate holidays because it's about being on a plane or flying. So one's road trip, one's flying. So both of them are telling me perhaps you need a holiday, or perhaps you've got a holiday planned, but it's saying that you need to be more flowing and do things you enjoy. And if that's a holiday, you need to look at taking a holiday. Now, for your spiritual chicks message, we've got a message from Liz, and it says love, kindness, and compassion.
Geez, I keep coming out today.
You do. So what I'm getting from that is that you do have a lot of love, kindness, and compassion. I feel your energy being a beautiful, beautiful energy. But what I want to also say to you is that you need to make sure, well, you can't make sure, but is it being reciprocated? We're going to the beach on Saturday. Beautiful. So yeah, time out in the sun. It's really going to help invigorate you and charge your energy up and help you be more flowing in your energy. But it's with this one here is saying that it's a time of to and fro love and compassion around you. So it's not just you giving. It's about a time of receiving as well, receiving love and kindness and compassion from other people as well. Hope that makes sense, Emily.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay. Can I go next?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So I pulled out the Hermit card. So the Hermit tells me that you're doing a bit of soul searching and going within. And you could even be becoming the Hermit, like staying home, not wanting to go out, do things. I feel like what's coming up for you is that you're not happy within the work that you do. You really have got this calling and you want to pursue it. A bit like what Trish talked about with the energy of the stars and the moon, what's going on, like with, not just working for the money, but working because it lights you up. So I feel like you have the skills, because we've got the skill card here. You have the skills to pursue your passion and what lights you up. You're just in a frame of mind of feeling like you're not worthy, but you are worthy. And I feel like with the Nine of Swords here, that it's doing your head in, you're actually losing sleep over it because you can't stop thinking about it, because something is pulling you to follow your dreams and passion. I do see you walking away from something. And when you do walk away from it, I see that you're just going to be in your element. You're going to be the star. You're going to, people are going to see you and they're going to love you. So do it.
Yeah, girl.
Go, girl.
Go, cheer on, Cokie. Cheer on. Say, yeah. I know Coco wants to be today, guys. I can't change that, but she's not annoying us. Okay, well, I'm sort of going to.
She's so good.
Yeah, I'm going to roll off Liz's. And I got the big change card from my deck, 555. It's all about change. Oh, now Coco's going. You want to go down now? Hang on a minute.
Accurate, Liz. Oh.
Okay. So it's all about big change. And stop taking it very serious. See the little Barbie there? Right? Barbie's all about having fun. Take life so serious. So the change is going to happen. Maybe just soften the blow a little bit with it instead of being so serious. The other two cards we got, which is probably my very, very favourite one. One is Laugh Lots. And if you don't know me, you know that I love a lollipop. So I put it on my show. So that tells me do the inner child things.
That just reminded me of Joyce.
Have more fun. Have a lollipop. Smile. Stop taking things so serious. And let go and let Barbie. So meaning let go and let God. Let go and
go, girl.
Go, girl. That's right. That's right. There's your 3 cards. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Beautiful.
What's your passion, Emily? Tell us. What lights you up? What do you love? I love lollipops. Oh, Joy.
I think Joyski. I'll tell you what, Joyski, you bring the good vibes. Who's up next? Okay.
I think it's Janet.
Janet.
Oh, right.
Okay, so I'm just...
Any area, Cleo?
Okay, well, I've just felt like I want to scribble. What's going on? Is she writing or needs to write?
Ooh, I've got some serious cards here for Janet.
Okay, does your mum psychic read with her writing?
Yeah, she's done automatic writing. Yeah.
Well, there we
has
go.
done.
Okay, we're on the ball. Okay. I just feel like I wanted to scribble. Oh, yeah. The energy's strong, guys. I'm telling you, the energy is strong. It's very strong. That means it's good. That means it's good. That means it's good. What do you reckon, Cokie? Cokie Breeze? What's going on? Honey? Okay, so we've done Emily, now we're on Janet. The red. Red. Oh, Janet.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm going to give you a spiritual chicks reading, Cleo, which is Janet.
Which is your mum?
Yeah, that's my mum. Okay, so what I've got here is, it says, I receive infinite love from the universe. So it says,
Oh, what a beautiful one.
yeah, there's so much love around you, and the universe brings you everything you need, and it's surrounded you with beautiful, beautiful, positive energy. It's saying also that you need to be calm, and it says clarity happens when you're just calm. So I feel like that's about meditation, and because I meditate a lot, so I feel like it's like you get your answers in your meditation, and also the breathing. So I just want you to bring your attention this week to being wary around the asthma and the breathing, because it says just breathe. So it's just indicating that there could be issues around the breathing. So just relax, be calm, and the meditation really helps. But what I'm also getting is a beautiful card called success. So whatever it is that you're thinking about doing that could be involved or related to meditation or that kind of thing, the universe has your back and is on your side and is saying it's going to be very successful. I'm trying to get Mum to come on onto my channel with me.
Yes.
I've got,
Well, I got the nest change. So I feel that there's something going on within your family or your home, and there's going to be changes. There's big decisions around this. And I just want to say, look with your eyes, because the eyes are standing out in this card, but also go with your intuition. I got this card. This is my brother. But I feel like something is controlling you and it gets you down. But you just got to be strong. You will get through it. And I feel like there's a message coming from Spirit that's going to give you guidance. And like you, Trish, I got the sun. There's success here. And there's this is the plentiful, and this is the money card. So there's new beginnings around money for you. Do you see the bright aura around Joyce when reading with white background?
Mum reads auras. So she's just letting us know that in that video that she watched of Joyce, she said she could see an aura around her. She's got pink screens and she's got blue, which is about communication and throat chakra.
Oh, wow.
So I hope that's what you did. Yeah. So she was reading Joyce's aura on our live last week. I'm guessing that's what you mean.
Yeah. That's awesome.
good. Can I go next?
Yes, go.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. First of all, Janet, I've got 3 black cards. So that tells me there's a lot of universal energy. I always associate black with universal energy, like you're connected to so many different things. I know you are connected already, but there's a lot of different connections. There's a lot of ways you have paths. Yes, I know, Coco. Just wait a minute. Every time I go to read, this dog wants to get up in my lap. So anyways, right, just wait a minute.
She loves you.
First card I pulled was the gratitude card. It says, have an attitude of gratitude. So that tells me more gratitude about how far you've come and who you are as a woman, and really see yourself with different eyes. That's what I want to say to Janet. Like, you are so talented and you have a lot of beautiful gifts, but I don't think you have you don't see yourself like that. So I want to say to you, have that attitude of seeing yourself like that. Not in a loving yourself way, but more in a way of really seeing how gifted you are. And I believe that all the way back, like my grandmother, I know you're not my grandmother age, but I think the ones that started doing all the white witchy stuff, like, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I'm going to say it. Those ones there are really important to come forward. The older type spiritual white witch stuff women, they need to come forward more. I think they've been not taking a step forward, and I feel like that's the energy of you right now. Like, your light needs to be shined, and all the women that are in your era of doing it. I don't know if that.
I think it's the technology thing too.
Well, actually, that makes truth, because the next card says, "Don't ever dull your sparkle." So I feel like maybe there's a part of you that thinks I'm not like up with them now, or I don't do it like them. But I tell you, we need all of you. We need all those light workers. We need all the ages, all the things. You know, like the spirit box last week. She likes to sing the harmonica. Like, if we need to come up with a harmonica because that's the message, that's what we do. So your message, Janet, is your stuff is needed. You need to sparkle out into the world again. And then let go of the old endings, meaning all the old stuff that you used to, all the paradigms in your head need to go. Like, they are ended. Now it's like this new sparkle coming forward. All that magic. That's what I felt was for you. Oh, and one other thing I want to do for you, but first of all, Janet, because I am feeling confidence around you. So I'm just going to do one confidence card. Quote. It's just a quote. 1 minute. Just want to do one card for Janet. Or wanted me to give you two. In case you forgot, Janet, you're a queen. Always have been and always will be. Couldn't get much from that. And the next one is, what if the person stopping you, Janet, was you? There we go. I've just got to give you that message, Janet. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, Renee, I think, is next. And Renee wants to know if there's anyone around her in spirit. I'm guessing that's what we're going with here. Is there anyone around her wanting to come through from spirit with a message?
Mum, dad, or brother, Deniki.
Is that your daughter?
Hang on.
Deniki.
Can I ask, is my mum, dad, or brother around Deniki and I? Oh, yeah, that's the daughter, I think. Yeah.
Renee.
Oh, I just felt your brother straight away. Okay, so I'm just going to tune in while you ladies just do. I'm going to see if I can get some downloads right instead of on the card.
Okay. Well, okay. What I've got for you, Renee, let me just take this off so you can see the cards. I'm reading from my medium deck today. Now, the first card that came out was the young male's energy. So I feel like, did you say brother? So you've said brother,
she said
is that right?
Mum, dad, or brother. Out? But anyway.
Oh, brother. Okay, so first one wanted to come through was brother. Brother energy's coming through. Now, I kept shuffling, trying to see if there was mum or dad energy. I have got mum, but she hasn't come through in a picture form, but she has come through. So what I've got for you is a message from brother and mum. So now, the brother energy here is saying something about feeling like your worlds apart. So I'm kind of feeling like you feel he's so far away, like maybe you haven't been feeling like you're getting any contact from him. It seems to be some kind of distance, or maybe if it's recent, then maybe he's going through healing, because once you go through you pass away, there's a period of time where spirit comes through very, very strongly. They're around us. We can feel them very, very strongly. But then we go through a period where we can't feel them anymore. We start to doubt. We start to think, why can't I feel them around me? Why aren't they here? You know, why aren't they coming through? But in that time, they can be off getting healing, or, you know, that's why they're not around us at a time. But I am getting something around here that there's some kind of distance. There's a feeling of distance around your brother. The energy feels different. And there's a relocation. So something going on about moving or relocating. So that was brother energy. Now, let me just see if there was any other message coming in from brother. I've got the fresh start card and the forgiveness. So the forgiveness and fresh start has come out. Now, I've also got mum. I'm going to go over to mum's reading now. Now, mum didn't, well, okay, there's a lot of cards coming out there. So prominent there is fresh start and forgiveness coming up around there. So whether you need to forgive yourself or there's some kind of forgiveness that's needed to go on in that area. Now, I feel like I've got mum. I'm not seeing mum. Normally they come through in a picture form and they can tell me how they've passed, but this I'm taking as mum. Now, I'll tell you why I'm taking this as mum. It's because I've got the card of your mated for life. So that's the card of that beautiful soul bond connection that you and your mum have. So it's a beautiful bond. There's a bond going on there that's not going to break within, and that's why I'm feeling like this is mum. We've got mum here and your connection to your mum. It's also got here saying that you're feeling alone, and I feel like that comes from losing mum. So it feels like you feel a little lost, or you feel alone because, you know, obviously loss of parents. You're feeling that. But what mum is saying is that she's here for you and she wants to work it out with you. So she's here. She's not going anywhere, and she wants to help you work through this situation, or work through the grief, work through the loss, let you know that she is around you. She's there helping you through your grief, is what she's saying. Now, what she's also telling you as a message there from mum, and I've got goosebumps, so I can feel mum in really close to me now. Mum is saying that things are going to, and definitely their goosebumps now are coming in really strong. So she's moved in very close to me now, and she's saying that. And look, I hate to say this because I think it's an awful thing to say to somebody that's lost someone close, is that it gets better in the future. I think that's such a really awful thing to say. But it really is. But the cards are saying that there is hope for the future and things will get better. So mum's not gone from you. Mum is still there with you. She's still got a beautiful bond with you. She's trying to help you work it out. But she's saying that it will get better in the future, is what she's saying. And I'm only saying it because that's the card that she threw out for me to say.
Wow.
Okay. Hope that makes sense.
Does she get an answer, a spiritual card?
No. A C card?
A C card.
Okay, we're just tuning in. Oh, you're waiting on me.
That's
Oh, how funny. I'm thinking, Liz is tuning into
I
your
love that.
mediumship reading here. Okay, so activation.
Ooh.
And the universe knows my purpose and guides me every day. So this is not a medium reading. This is more of like your purpose. So it's saying it's time now to activate what your purpose is. So whatever it is you're feeling called to do, it's time. This is the activation card saying it's now time to pursue what it is that you're meant to do, your actual purpose.
Beautiful. Okay, so Renee, yes, I do feel like I feel like I've got your brother here. And I feel like, yes, he does connect with you and your daughter, because I have these two cards. And I feel like he comes to you when you're sleeping. He makes contact. I don't know if you dream about him, but I feel like he physically touches you. I don't know if you felt that. And then there's like your daughter and you. There's two women here, and he's making contact with them. I've got these cards from my personal deck, which is separation, sadness. Then I got heavy burdens, and then this card made me feel, it's not very nice, but I feel like he did take his own life. It's the tied down card, and yeah, these cards are very, very sad. When he left, there was so much sadness, and I just feel sick in the stomach. It was really sudden. There was a big, massive change, and there was big, heavy burdens left around all of you. Now, this card came out, and there's a letter T. I don't know if his initials are T, but I'll just tell you the numbers that came out. I got a 17, a 14, a 22, a 2, and a 47. This is the social group one. I feel like your brother is loving that you're making these connections spiritually, because I feel like he feels like he's closer to you. Your brother was very loyal. I feel like you were very close to your brother. I have the soulmate connection here. And yeah, I'm so sorry, but I just feel so much grief and sadness around this. It's not good. And God bless you. Oh, yeah, I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. But yes, he's definitely around you. If that makes you feel like, I don't know if he's leaving you signs, but yes, do believe them. If you feel them, he's there. Oh, it was Cancer. 40 on the 7th.
Sorry, Trish.
Okay, well then that card there must feel like you're tied down to this energy, and I feel like you're feeling stuck. You can't move forward. But yeah. Oh, he was taken too soon then. Yes, definitely there.
Okay.
7th of July. Wow. 7.
Yeah, his energy's around.
Can I do? Am I doing it now? Sorry, Trish, my internet keeps cutting out
What
today.
is his name? Because I got the initial T.
Can I?
I always forget to check my
Yeah.
my
You
letters.
hear me, ladies?
We can hear you, Rochelle.
Okay. All right. So I'm getting P for Peter, and I got Peter Pan. I've done a download reading today for you, Renee. I don't know what's happened, but I haven't done that ever on the show. So I'm going to just tell you what I got. You can put it all together and go back. We're now at 50 minutes and 48 seconds.
Lots of 7s.
Okay, so Pete or Peter, I got cooking food.
Scott.
Sorry.
She said Scott, his name
Scott.
was.
Yeah, I'm just getting what I'm getting back. So it doesn't have to mean that it's
Yep.
his name. It can be there's a Peter around you. So I'm just going to get what I'm given, and then that's it. So it's not about trying to figure it out. When you're doing a reading like this and there's downloads coming in and doing medium stuff, I can't interpret it or talk to you about it because there's too many other people.
You
I
lose
just
it.
need
You
to
lose
tell you what I've
connection.
got. Okay.
Yeah.
There's no discussion really.
Yeah.
I got cooking and food, and I got associated with the gut. I don't know if there was any cancer around the guts or whether they had digestive issues. I also got arthritis in the hands. Someone had really, really bad what's that, rheumatoid, the one where their hands, they can't use their hands, and it was very hard in the end. And then there was something I heard saying didn't get to say sorry and didn't get to say goodbye. The other one was I got trucks. I got trucks in the courier to get rid of the interstate. Get out of the interstate. Stop going interstate. Don't ask me what that meant. Again, I'm not here to engage in the conversation. I'm just telling you what I heard. Now, I also got a lot of jaw. So I don't know if there was cancer in the jaw, or someone needs to get their jaw checked, or they just had their wisdom tooth done, or there's a swollen throat. So I don't know whether you've been sick or there's dentists, but that is what I got today for you, Renee.
Wow. That's amazing. Let us know, Renee.
That was a big read.
Sorry, I just got it what I got. You can ask me questions on message if you want to, Renee, on private messages.
Okay, I think we have one more. This is Bell Song.
Bell Song.
Family relationships.
How
or
come
Bell
I
Song.
can't see
Family.
Bell Song? No.
I think it
I've
keeps going like way.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, it's down further. We've got lots of questions
Okay.
come through, lots of comments, so it's gone down the list. I just didn't want to put another one up while we're reading that kind
Ooh,
of sensitive
shit,
stuff.
that just flew out. I don't like that card.
Okay, what have we got?
So we're doing Bell.
Bell
What
Song.
about Joyski?
Yes, we'll do one for Joyski, like after Bell Song.
Of course. Yes,
Joyski,
that will be our last
you
one.
are definitely getting a red light. I mean, seriously.
And she has to have a spiritual chicks card.
Oh, yes. Joyski's going to get the spiritual chicks card. My word. Thank you, Grammy. Oh, that does make sense. Thank you. That's awesome. If you have any more little questions, just I've written it all down anyway, Renee. I can tap into it. Just send me a private message and I'll do a voice message with you. And Renee, don't leave the call. because I told you there's an announcement that you were asking about privately that I'm going to be telling everybody at the end. We're going to be offering something very, very big, and we've never, ever talked about this ever, but we've been asked a lot to do it. So please don't leave, because I promised Renee I'd let her know. All right. So you love that quirky little laugh that just gets, that's like cheeky. That's like cheeky. Oh, God.
Okay, so I can go first if you want. Everybody's coming in.
Yep.
How many we got on the live? How many we got?
Right at the
Bell
end.
song.
I actually can't see the
Bell
number.
song. I got there is a few delays for you in August.
I can't see that number. Sorry, it's so little. Even with glasses on, I can't see. Hang on.
How many?
I can add it up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9
It
current.
should just say
currently.
next to the word live. That's where it used to show me.
It's little. I can't see it. It's so small. It's hard for me to read. But if I pull it open, I can see where they've all come from, and I can count it.
Okay, so
10.
Bell Song said, does anything stand out for me in August, particularly concerning family relationships? Okay, so the first card that came out for me, there was delays. It's the non-action card, and there could be a few struggles around this. And then I had the Hierophant, which is my professional advice. You need to seek advice on this. I do see that you are taking a break, you're cleansing your energy, and you're doing a bit of relaxation. And this will be really good for your energy, because I do see you receiving with the abundance card. So that's a very successful, positive card. And yeah, that's what I got for you.
Okay, I've got.
Thanks,
that was
Liz.
great, Liz. Bell Song. Okay, when I tapped into your energy, Bell Song, I feel a little scattered. I kind of like, I don't know if it's like I feel a little low, or I don't feel like my energy is at an optimal level when I'm tapping into your energy. I was actually feeling really scattered in a way that I couldn't connect, not with spirit, but I couldn't kind of remember what I was doing. So it's almost that sense of being forgetfulness, or just not being able to concentrate and focus. That's the energy of what I was tapping into. Now your cards are very, I've laid them in, I've got six popped out, and I've laid them 2 by 2. So there's like 2 columns and 3 rows. So it's 2, 2, 2. Now each of them are conflicting. So your first line I've got, there's a sense of feeling lonely. The next card is that it's called feel like home. So these are the first 2 cards that have come out. Now you'll notice there's a pattern going right down of one positive card, one negative card. So there's giving me a sense of feeling lonely within the family unit. So this is like your home and wanting to feel like home. You want it to feel like home, but there's a sense of loneliness in that situation. Because we've got the home and the family here, and it's saying that you want to feel comfortable. This is my world, this is my family, but I'm feeling a sense of loneliness within that environment. So perhaps it's not, it may not be with all of them, because we're conflicting back and forth one-on-one. Now on the next one, I've got a sense of repair. It's called rekindle. Repairing an old relationship. So it's wanting to repair any relationships that are not going well within the family. And this is during, I think, August, what's going on with family relationships in August. So I feel like you're wanting to repair relationships, but this card here, you'll see positive, negative, saying that this is where we must part ways. So it's almost like, on one case, someone's like wiping their hands, saying this is unrepairable, this is unfixable, I'm just going to wipe my hands of it and walk away. But on the other case, it's saying that you really feel like you want to repair the situation and work through it. So I don't know if that's related to you're feeling back and forth, you're not knowing if you want to repair it or walk away from it, or if it's a sense that you're wanting to repair some parts of your relationship within your family structure, but not other parts. Other parts, you're just going to wipe your hands about it and forget it, walk away from it, but you are going to try and work on some part. So I can't say if it's like different areas in the relationships or if it's different people. Now, the last 2 cards I got, again, positive, negative, is saying let's celebrate. That's your positive card. It's saying that you want to celebrate positive, happy times with your family members, and it's about getting together and enjoying company of your family, celebrating or celebrations or birthdays coming up around your family, but being positive and celebrating it in a positive way. But then I've got a card saying that you need to forgive and move on. So where we spoke about up above, you know, you're going through that. I don't know if I want to repair the situation, repair the relationship, or I just want to walk away from it. It's saying that you need to forgive and move on. Now, how funny is that? Because again, is a conflicting card saying you need to forgive, but you need to move on. So it's in a way, the two cards before it is in one card. So I hope you can kind of understand what that means. It seems I'm just getting the energy being kind of, very confusing. It's confusing. And that's what I was sensing when I'm tapping in. It's confused. There's some kind of confusion going on around this situation. So, I hope that makes sense to you, Belle.
And thank you, Trish. Belle Song's question, can you just rephrase the exact question? Because I can't see it here.
Rephrase it. Does anything stand out for August, particularly concerning family relationships for Belle Song?
Okay, so it's exactly what I thought it was. That's what I thought I heard. I just wanted to clarify because I couldn't see it when the computer cut off, just to clarify bird song. Okay, so first of all, when the question was asked first up and then the girls were reading, I was sort of listening to them. What I got was a mail around the family question that you asked. There's a lot of depression, and I feel like there's been times this person wanted to give up, but I feel like you've really mothered this male, and it's taken a lot of you away from your own self-care. So, but I want to say to you, don't give up on helping this person. And that's the card you pulled. And I do feel like my energy is quite lower, and that tells me that it is almost suffocating you too as well. Like you're feeling like this is really draining me. I want to help him. I don't want to give up, but this person really is struggling and needs you. But I feel like you've got to, at the same token, give yourself time as well with this male. This male being, there's a strong B in his initials. So is it the brother? Or is there a B in his name? Strong initial, like first, last name or middle name. Anyway, so I'll leave that bit with you. But these next three cards that I pulled was for you. So I got these three. I did pull a confidence card as well. I do feel like I am talking a little bit about confidence today. So the first card was ask your angels. So really, you know, you're here, and I know you're here quite a lot, Birdsong. You're asking us. But I feel like maybe it's time for you to really connect with yourself. Maybe it's meditation, go to the beach, go for a walk, and really just check in with yourself what your answers are. Even though we all like to get answers outside of ourselves, I feel like you really know what the answer is, but you aren't trusting yourself. You aren't having faith within yourself because you do fear letting other people down, which says, dear fears, F off, because I'm not allowed to say the word anymore. So it says, dear F off. And I'm
glad you thought about that one.
I'm actually being mindful of the way I deliver because I've got to say it slowly, as you can see.
And that's why another reason we had to change the Facebook group, because so we weren't saying their name, the old Facebook group.
Fears F off. Right. So that's telling me, Birdsong, that you need to trust your own self. That actually is a card of, oh, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I don't look over there. So that's a card of stop fearing what you get. That's what it's saying. Stop fearing your downloads. Stop fearing your messages. You got the messages, girl, but you fear getting them. So sometimes I like to say to people that are fearing the things that come through is, what is there to be scared about? Like, seriously, the living's more scary than the dead. Like, and if it's your mum coming through, your brother coming through, spirit coming through, God coming through, universe, whatever it is, I'm always a big believer of the living's more scarier than the messages.
Oh, I believe that. I'm more scared of what's going on in the world of the people out here now than the people on the other side.
So humans are more scarier than getting messages. People get so scared of getting messages, and I don't get that. I want to say to you, get rid of it, because your biggest thermometer, your biggest GPS is your own guidance, and you need to listen to that. That card comes through, it's telling you to get rid of it. Start listening to your own guidance. And the lucky last card was change is not only scary, it's imperative. So the moment you start making these big changes in your life, life's going to really shift in big tenfold masses. Like you're going to be living up, girlfriend. That's what I got. There we go.
Yeah, she said, thanks, Liz, Trish, and Rochelle. You are tuned into my family dynamic. Rochelle, yes, you are spot on. B name is his first name. Wow.
Oh, yeah, girl.
And Bell Song, your spiritual chicks cards are the connection and change. So that's just saying there's changes coming up around your current connections, that being family. So they've got a few changes in that situation going
Wow,
on.
and that was awesome. Thank you, Betsa. Wow, B. B's is
Okay, so now we're doing one for Joyski. Do you have a
Joyski? Also,
question?
yeah, I just want to say about Sunday night. We've had a few comments about Sunday night. Liz, myself, we both read crime. We do crime reads. So we're both going to be doing a read together. And Joyski is going to be joining us with her spirit box. So that's going to be broadcast on Spiritual Chicks as well as my channel and Liz's channel. And everybody here, I can tell, is really excited about that event. Sunday night for you guys in America, but Monday for us here in Australia.
And I was going to say that at the end, but I just haven't got to that yet, guys. But not.
Yeah, I'm just reading all the comments. It's all going through in the comments. So I thought,
Okay, so
guys,
Joyce-
I'm the only spiritual chick that don't do those crime ones. I don't like doing them. But anyways, these girls are amazing. We don't need any more spiritual chicks doing it. They're just...
But you're more, we're focusing on like your confidence coaching and that stuff. So we've got some things coming up around what you'll be doing as well.
All right.
Yes. Dear, I won't want to say it. You can say it.
Okay, so getting back to
Joy's next.
Yeah, I just want to update now that she's just doing an update. I just want to say something while we're on the topic. Guys, we've got to tell you all, this is super, super big. And I don't know if Renee, you are still here. Renee is one of the ones that has requested this, and there's been several others asked us if we do or willing to do private readings. So, guys, this is the story. We are saying yes. But we're saying yes in a really big way. You are going to be able to get a reading with the three of us all at once. That is the deal. So we come in a pack and we like to do private readings, but we are a little chick pack. So what we've decided is we're going to offer private readings with the three of us. I mean, what more? You don't get one, you don't get two, you get triple. So, I mean, that's a pretty good threesome. I mean, a threesome is amazing. So you're getting a threesome with the spiritual chicks, a private read.
Maybe that's what we can call it.
Yeah. So it's an amazing threesome with our spiritual chicks. You can actually get a reading with the three of us privately. So we're going to be putting it on our website. When will it be available? Okay, throat chakra. Okay, when would you like? Excuse me. Okay, throat chakra is saying we will pretty much be doing it in August. We've just got a lot going on at the minute. It is coming. And so how it will work is you need to go over and put your email address on the website that Trish put up at the beginning, spiritualchicks.com. So it's spiritual, then chicks, CHICS. Put it over there and it'll tell you when we go live with that. It will be very, very soon, guys. And I'm a classic Rochelle. I know we do like a threesome here, Renee. I know. So anyways, we are going to be available for private readings. And we've only just decided to do this officially, even though we've been asked many times this week. The three of us girls decided yesterday that it's a thing and we're going to do this. We're going to offer it. So thanks, Trish. And what else? So as far as what it includes, how much, when, go on over, put your email in on that website and we will tell you all the particulars. Or you can DM me because I know all about the information. Just DM me on Instagram because that's where I'm mostly on DMs is on Instagram on Rochelle McKay. Okay, we're going to do Joyski's reading now, guys. Joyski is coming up.
Okay, I've pulled cards for you, Joycey, from the Spiritual Chicks.
Whoa.
So this is where your reading's coming from today. Now, the cards are shine your light, don't be afraid to be seen, and the universe puts the right people into your life at the right time.
Wow.
So
That is so
I don't
true.
think I need to explain that very well. And for those of you that don't know Joycey,
Yes.
we've had this beautiful connection
Yes.
with Joycey. We did a reading last week with her in the spirit box, and yeah, it's just been amazing. So we love Joycey's energy. We really gel, and I feel like it's just a really beautiful connection. So the cards are saying you need to shine your light, and we are helping you do that, sister. And it's saying don't be afraid to be seen. So I feel like, you need to get out there. People love what you're doing. People love your energy, and we're going to help you get your light seen. And that's what the universe is saying. The universe puts the right people into my life at the right time.
Darling, my words.
You've come into our life at the right time, and we've come into your life at the right time.
And guys, I actually was the lucky one. I got a personal reading on Sunday from the Joyski. I actually got one from Joyski, all the way from Pennsylvania.
No, she likes the way you say it.
No, Pennsylvania, darling, all the way from Pennsylvania. And my goodness, was it amazing. It was literally amazing. Just one thing I want to say to you guys. When Joyski done my reading, the spiritual box reading, and one of the first things in the first minute or two, don't quote me on the exact minutes, but it was right in the beginning, number 6 come through, and my mother was born the 6th and she died in 2022 last year, and her number is 6. No kidding. So of all the numbers, she said some other stuff, and I'm just going to give you that little bit because it's private stuff, but number 6 was a big thing for me. I'm like, if number 6 comes through, that's my mother. And we got the 6 straight up in the first couple of minutes. So guys, if you want to know all about Joyski, get onto the YouTube video. When is it? Sunday night, Trish. Sunday night.
Sunday night will be the crime read, but we're going to have Joyski back with the Spiritual Chicks doing Spirit Box reading.
So she's going to be doing, if someone gets on here now, ask for a Spirit Box reading, is she going to do it live for people, Trish?
Well, yeah, people can ask questions. So when she comes, okay, so what's going to happen on the crime read, if they've got questions about the particular crime we're reading on, which will be Nicola Bully this week. And a lot of people here do follow the Nicola Bully reads. If you've got questions, get your questions ready for that for Sunday night, because we're going to be answering your questions. But when we have Joyski back with the Spiritual Chicks, you guys can ask her Spirit Box questions as well in the chat. And we will say them to the box. So
Joyski's coming on, is it once a month or?
Once a month, once a month.
Yes.
Yeah, so we haven't even announced that. There's just been so much going on.
There's a lot going on. But we're gonna pre-schedule that event with Joyski, so that way you will all know when it's coming. So we'll do it in advance by about 2 weeks, so you can all be ready to not miss out on that.
So Joyski she'll take the floor. She's going to take the Spiritual Chick show. She's taking the floor, that Joyski, all the way from Pennsylvania. Joyski is the Spiritual Box. Exciting, darlings. All right.
Okay.
Joyski, a little. Are you going to go first with Joyski, sister? And I'm going to keep shuffling.
Have you got your cards yet? Because I've got mine.
No, you go first, sister.
Okay. Okay, the first card that came out for you, Joy, is this card. And this is my carer card. But what this made me feel is, because right beside the carer card I had overwhelmed and emotional. So what that made me feel is that in the past, you have felt emotionally overwhelmed. And I do feel like you're a big giver. And this card here made me feel like you're coming out of this water, out of this emotion, and you'll just be becoming this beautiful flower and following your own instincts. And then I got this card, do what lights you up and what you love. So I feel like you're on this path and you're on it with us. And you are keeping it a secret. You're not telling anybody yet. But it's saying do keep it to yourself, because there is some people out there that will give you their opinions and it might make you feel a bit dull your light, but don't listen to them, because you have got something to give to the world. And I feel like you have created this and manifest this in your life because it's what lights you up. And it also is what makes you feel balanced because you are a Libra. And I feel like you're feeling more organized because you are following your passions and you have taken action with the action card. And I feel like your path is lit up with this card. Your path is lit up. So just keep following it is what I feel. You need to keep following it because there's big things coming for you.
Beautiful, Liz. That's beautiful.
Mwah. Love you, Joy.
All right, Joyski, all the way from Pennsylvania. No, Pennsylvania. Okay, well, you got a fabulous card, darling. You actually got 3 from my deck today, but the first one I'm going to get rid of. And even though it sounds not the best, it really is because all my cards are I turn them into light. Stop being fake and pink plastic and live effing unapologetically. So that is telling me, Joyski, that it's time to get out there and stop staying behind closed doors. It's time for you to be seen and be pink plastic. So that means to me that it's time to just basically show them what you're made of, show who you are. But the other 2 cards, which is a little bit on what Liz just said, is I feel like, yes, I know you are a big giver, but it's time for you to receive. You give so much, but we want to you, and it's time for you to take your hand, this left hand out, and really start taking things back. It's all great to be giving all the time, but it's also great to learn how to receive. And I think majority of us as humans don't know how to receive. We all know how to give, but do we really know how to receive? So it's time for you to receive, Joyski. And when you do, darling, when you do, the magic's even going to be stronger.
Whoa.
There we go. There we go, Joyski.
That's beautiful. She is a big giver.
She is, but she needs to receive more. She
does.
doesn't know how to take. And I'm here to show her.
Yeah, so we're going to give to you, Joy.
Oh, the sky's the limit, mate. The sky is the limit.
So, Granny, Sunday night will be the same time Wednesday night is for you. We've just kept the times the same.
Oh, yeah.
Answering questions. And somebody else mentioned in there if they can just ask questions now. They've come in a bit late, so we're closing off now. We're only usually here for an hour. We've done an hour and 20 today. So if you get in here on time next week, you'll be able to get a message for yourself.
Yes. Exactly.
So we're coming back at 6 o'clock too, Australian time.
But two little other things I'm just going to remind everybody of right now. Miss Liz, spiritual chick Liz.
What?
Liz next week, guys, is going to be giving a little meditation for you as a very, very special thing. Liz has got that gentle soul, nurturing, like that real softness. And Liz is coming to all of us to give us a little meditation at the beginning of every week's live card readings from the beautiful Liz Beck. Yay! As of next week. And then the lucky last exciting thing I want to explain tonight is we've got the most special event going to be happening on the 26th of October. It is our very own Halloween special edition. We're dressing up, guys. We are going to be doing a Halloween event. And I know you Americans love Halloween. And we've got lots of beautiful American ladies on here. So we are going to be dressing up.
We may do a giveaway on that
We're
day.
going to be doing a big giveaway. And for all the women that dress up and want to get on the screen, I haven't even told the other spiritual chicks this yet. I think we could offer them something very special. Like,
can you post photos in the where you put in your
I don't think so. But I think
so. When you send us a message, can you send an attachment? That's what you're saying.
So Joyski, let us know if you can put a photo in here. I'm not sure I understand. I know, Siri. So
it's only got the super chat symbol, but no symbol to put an attachment.
Oh, okay.
So guys, if you dress up like us on that day, the 26th of October, we're dressing up. Like, we're going all out. Like, seriously, us girls love to dress up. Like, we're dressing up. We're bringing a show. So if you dress up and you say, yes, I want to get on the screen, there's something special coming for you. If you're that game. You got 3 months to prepare. 3 months. 3 months. So, and that's not just a hat. That's like all out.
And it's going to be a special show. We're going to have a lineup for you, which we haven't spoken to anyone yet about who's coming on and what we're doing. That's coming. We'll have
2 hour
details of
events.
that. Yes,
2 hours
again, it's going to be a special show. We're going to have lots of things going on that show for you.
Yeah. So, oh yes. Oh yeah, Joycey, you're coming to the show, doll. We know that. We know, darling. Yes. But
Even though we haven't talked to you about it yet, we've already put you on the bill.
I swear, us Root Chicks were in the background, like organising this, organising that, organising this. Brings. Anyway, we hope that you are going to love our Halloween event. Well, you're not going to hope. We know you're going to. You're definitely going to love our Halloween event. Oh my lordy. Hey, and all the Americans, like, what song could we use as a Halloween song? Is it Thriller from Michael Jackson at the beginning?
We can't.
Why?
Because of copyright.
We can play it in the background, like just can't have it on the video. Is that right? Readers all the time. Readers have music playing all the time when they're reading.
Really?
Oh, maybe on TikTok.
I think it's on TikTok, not on.
Can anybody confirm that
copyright.
here?
Yeah.
Does anybody know if we're allowed to have Thriller on? Like, you know, that Thriller go, oh.
Not allowed.
Oh.
We can put it on for 5 seconds and then quickly turn it off and just put little cuts, but we can't play the whole thing.
All right. So for all the technical nerds out there, and you know who those technical nerds are, maybe you could tell us how we bloody do this. Like, seriously.
Monster Mash, yeah.
Monster Mash.
Okay, so let's do the Monster Mash.
We're not going to be monsters. We're not telling you what we're going to be, but we're not monsters. We're definitely not monsters, but we'll release what we're going to be. But should we tell them or no? No, we better not.
No, surprise.
You have to tune in to see.
Oh, she has her own real song, and it's Get Your Broom.
Whoa. I like it.
Yes.
Oh, that's a great idea. Okay, Joycey, you've got to work on a Spiritual Chicks harmonica for Halloween. It's our own very special song by Joycey. Yeah, Joycey. What about if your son Vinny comes on and does the drums? Can we have him? Joycey.
No, she's got a song. She's going to
got a
send
song.
it to us.
Let me see.
Oh, yes, she said
Really
yes.
good.
So he's got to do like a real, like, I don't know, like something. Okay. All right. We've got our own band. Guys, yes, get your brooms. Okay. We've got to bring, I love a broom. I like to sing to a broom and tap it on the ground.
I think we're talking about witches riding their brooms. That's right up my alley.
Oh, this is hilarious. No, seriously, I really like to dance with a broom, don't I, sister? Tell them the truth.
Yes, she does like to dance with a broom. I've partied with her a few times. Many years ago, going back.
Yeah, you got a band, girl. All right, so let's do a band. That's great. Imagine having... Oh, my Lord, this is going to be amazing. Guys, write that down your diary. 26th of October, which will be 25th for the Americans. Is that right? 25th. So it'll be 25th for the Americans, 26th for the Aussies. 12 p.m. We're dressing up Halloween.
Which I think is 10 p.m. for you guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
You might have to have the next day off, guys, because it's going to be a big party. Like a really big party. Like, I'm singing too, and so's Trish, and so's Liz.
I'm not singing. There's no way I'm singing.
You know what I mean? Oh, the witchy
Witchy
woman.
woman.
Oh, you nearly
Elson said.
Yeah, everyone's loving it, guys. Thank you so much for all your support and love. We love
I
it.
wish we could. Hey, we should do it on Zoom so we can get everybody's picture up.
Yes. All right. Okay, guys.
So we
Tell
can
us if
see
you'd
them
like to
all.
be on Zoom that night. Actually, I'm thinking that's a great idea. Let's do that.
Can we go live on Zoom?
Yes, of course you can.
Ah, okay.
And I've
And
got
you
to
can have hundreds of people on there, so we can see everybody's faces. There.
Okay, guys. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I know I'll just throw these things out. The week prior to the Halloween, how about we test roll Zoom on a live, just to be safe with everybody?
So you
Yeah.
can see people's faces. But if you don't, is there a way you don't have to put your face on there if you don't want to?
You can take the camera off, but God, come on, guys. If you don't want it, you can just put a
Because we
profile.
don't want them not to tune in because they don't want to be seen.
Guys, and most of these girls have been here since February. Come on. Let's all have a party. Like, this is going to be amazing. Let's have a party. I'm even bringing the champagne. Yes, absolutely, darling. I'm going to This is amazing.
Oh, that's funny. I can't wait to see all of our friends.
This is going to be fabulous. Great idea, sister. Let's do Zoom. So then whoever wants to join the party and get on the camera, if you only want to put your profile picture on, no problem. There's no pressure. But I'll tell you what, the more people get on the screen, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a wild party. Champagne a lot. We're going to have crystal balls. We're going to have everything. I'm even getting a smoke machine. I'm getting the whole room's going to be smoke. I'm telling you. Oh, darling. Yep, let's have a Prosecco. Absolutely, Emily. Grammys, they all love party. Oh, this is going to be amazing. What are we going to be eating too? Oh, God, if only we could just send it over the line. But anyway, guys, shall we go now, girls?
Yeah, we're coming back in a couple of hours.
I love you all. Thank you so much for being here.
We're back in 4 hours.
Yes,
Thank you.
love you. We're going to go and have lunch.
6 p.m. Bye,
Love you.
everybody. Sending you love and light.